Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So a lot of y'all have been saying, hey, can you play X4? Hey, try out X4. A lot of you guys have been asking for it. So guess what? I'm playing some X4. Now unfortunately this is just the base game. I don't have none of the DLCs and what? Flight school tutorials, game scenario. What is all of this? Emergencies.
The connection that binds us
Requires expansion. Dude, all these require the expansion.
Even after everything that has struck over the last few decades, the Terran
We
Foundation.
live in dark times. For centuries, the parent had lived in peace.
Okay, I guess this is who you are. Do I go to flight school? Should I go to flight school?
Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want, whenever you want? Then what you need is a pilot's license.
Okay. Let's see what this is. Let's see what flight school is. I'm really confused on this menu. This menu is crazy. It's a lot to know that they don't even tell you. Well, how do I do it with the controller? Press F5 to save the game. Okay. Well, let's see what flight school is about. This is a help box. Stays on screen until you close it. Do you want to load pre-made input profile? I don't know. This message ticker is on the left bottom corner of the screen. If you have an active mission, like now, your current objective will be shown here in orange text. Okay. Are you? Well, Jace, listen, I'm not. Listen, bro, I'm not judging.
If you're already familiar with some of the basics, you can talk
Like
to me
you
about
have-
skipping ahead.
Bro,
Before we begin, I need to perform a few routine physical tests. Regulations, you know. Please move your head as far up or down as you can.
Yeah, I can do that. What the? No, I don't want inverted controls. What? No.
Okay, now please walk a few steps.
I'm already at you, homie.
Okay, now do a few jumping jacks.
RB's
please.
to jump. Okay.
Finally, a few squats, please.
LB's to crouch. Okay.
Great.
Let's
You
go,
seem
let's
to be in
go.
good physical shape.
I
so
try to
we
be.
can move on to your flying. Yes.
Cool. Hold A to use less. Okay. Oh, you hold A. Okay. I guess continue.
We'll start by using the transporter room outside to go to the docking bay.
Alright. I guess we'll just use this room. Oh, I guess it's... Oh, okay, this shows me where to go. Cool. Press A to interact. What am I interact with this? I don't... Oh, that's cool.
From here, you need to embark and take the controls.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hey, what's up? Oh, look, there's a whole ladder. Oh. Okay, can't see your whole ship interior, but whatever.
Lazar, Vanguard.
You are cleared for undocking. Proceed.
Buy ships, undock ship information, repair. Okay, undock. Select undocked or press shift to undock, which okay, what am I doing? No. Oops. No, what am I doing? Undock. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what shift D would be on this controller.
Use the steering controls to turn your ship.
Oh yeah.
I see you found the strafe controls. That's great, but I do need you to use the steering controls now.
Oh wow, that's a weird way to.
Strafing controls to move sideways or vertically. Okay, before we continue, make sure there's no obstacle right in front of you. I can't check from here, so I have to trust you on this one. When
The
you
only
can,
obstacle
gently
is the
accelerate
space station.
forwards.
Use LT to accelerate.
There's usually a speed limit inside docking areas, but you don't have to worry about exceeding it. The ship's computer will limit the speed for you. You can also fly backwards. Try this now.
Oh, okay.
Your ship sensors are all well and good, but sometimes it can be useful to get a more direct look at things. You can look at your ship from the outside with the magic of camera drones. Try it. Fly around a bit to get a feel for how it behaves.
Okay.
You can also cycle into a different external camera mode. This also works on targets within range. For now, return to the normal cockpit view to move on. So let's practice what you've learned so far. I've prepared a little course for you.
Okay.
Please fly close to each of the navigation beacons in turn. Your next target will always be marked in orange. Your ship also has a boost function.
Has a what? Has a boost function. Okay, I got what you're saying.
Don't worry, you're not being timed. Boosting drains your shield, so use it wisely. You may also notice that it has set your speed to maximum. This is normal and will only persist until you change speed again. Some pilots even find it a convenient way to set their speed to maximum.
How would I put my speed to maximum?
This next thing is something you are going to be using a lot. I've marked a remote location for you to fly to. Don't worry, I don't expect you to crawl there at your base speed. First, please align your ship so it points roughly towards the target. Now, activate travel mode. Depending on your engine type, it may take a little time to get started. Look at your speed bar just below the crosshairs. You will keep accelerating for a while until you reach your ship's top travel speed. You've probably noticed other modes in the list when you activated this one.
Yeah, I did.
Each mode has its special use, and only one mode can be active at a time.
Okay. Okay, so it's just basically traveling for me? Can I help it out? Can I boost? Nope, can't boost. It's because we got a really small ship, I guess.
Now that you've gathered some speed, you'll notice that steering has become much harder. This is why it's best to point your ship towards your destination before engaging travel mode. Now, turn off the mode the same way you turned it on. You are now coasting, which means a few things. First, your ship is decelerating much more slowly than it normally would. Second, steering is easy again. Give it a try now. Third, you've probably noticed that your ship keeps flying in the same direction. You can come to a stop much more quickly by actively decelerating. This automatically re-engages the safety limits on steering. As for the travel direction, any strafe movement will revert that to the behavior you're used to. You can also drop out of travel mode more quickly, skipping the coasting phase. Let's try this now. Please reactivate travel mode. Now wait until you've built up some speed.
Okay, let's build up some speed.
Whenever you're ready, quickly drop out of travel mode.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Great. The next part will take place some distance from
It said
here,
activate
let's take a
autopilot.
break and let the autopilot do the hard
Oh,
work.
nice. Okay, cool. They got an autopilot feature.
Autopilot automatically navigates to the current objective. It engages travel mode when appropriate and makes use of gates, accelerators, and highways.
Oh, that's good to know.
It even avoids obstacles in the way.
That's good to know.
Well, mostly, which is why you still need to be at the controls. You may notice that it sometimes turns travel mode off when everything seems wide open to you. The safeties are on a bit of a hair trigger, probably to keep insurance rates from skyrocketing.
They try to. Okay.
While we wait, let's check out your logbook.
Press LB and
There are
RB to
several
change
menus
tabs.
you can
Oh.
access this way. Open the one that's highlighted now. Here you have access to details about your current status and statistics. The logbook is highlighted.
Then
Open it
scroll
now.
down with the lock. Oh, okay. So you can close it and then go to the logbook.
As you can see, there are several
Oh.
categories. You can select one to filter the entries or look at all of them at once. Most of the tips you've seen up until now have been added to the logbook. You can always go back and reread them if you feel like you've missed or forgotten something.
Okay.
Take your time looking around these menus. Close them when you're ready to move on. If
I'm
you're
ready to
getting
move on.
bored, you can disable the autopilot at any time and fly the rest of the way yourself.
What's the point? What's the point? My thing is, can I look around the ship, and how do I look around? Wait, was that a hyperdrive? What was that?
Good, you've arrived. There's a ship next to you. Its color on your HUD indicates that it's not hostile. Please select it as your target. Match speed with your target. By the way, matching speed is even possible when both you and your target are in travel mode. I've now activated your primary weapon. The small dots that have
let's
just
go.
appeared indicate where the weapons are currently aiming. They will automatically track your current target as long as it's close enough. There are a handful of targets in front of you. Their HUD color indicates that they are enemies. Note that the HUD markers of some targets are smaller. These targets are currently outside your weapon range. Select the closest enemy target. A new HUD element has appeared right in the center of the target. This is the aim ahead indicator. It shows you where you need to aim, which is especially useful if the target is moving. Slowly cycle through all the targets.
Got him. Got him. How do I know which one is my... Alright. I mean, ship combat ain't bad.
Target outside your weapon range has been selected. You can see the weapon indicators becoming darker. The aim ahead indicator also changes its appearance. Select the closest enemy target again and shoot at it until it's destroyed. Your weapons just overheated. You will not be able to fire until they've cooled to a safe temperature. Keep destroying the targets. You'll need to move closer in order to hit some of them. If you look to the right of your crosshair, you'll see bars next to your weapons that gradually fill up when you're firing. This is heat. It automatically dissipates when you stop firing. This happens more slowly if there are multiple weapons cooling down at the same time.
Oh wow, I missed that.
This target is much sturdier than the others. Look at the blue bar above the target. This is its shield strength. After a few seconds without damage, it will begin to recharge. All shields work like this, including your own.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Now activated your secondary weapon, a missile launcher. It's loaded with a type of guided missile that requires a target lock. Please select the target in front of you. You can now see a lock being acquired. You may fire when ready. The target has dropped something. Fly right at it to pick it up. It's another type of missile. It has been automatically added to your ammunition storage.
That was good to know.
Missile launchers have limited ammunition. You can see the number of remaining missiles to the left of your crosshair.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
Let's go
Okay.
into more detail about your weapons.
Whoa, it missed.
Open the ship menu. We'll focus on the highlighted weapon configuration section. Each installed weapon has its own row. The squares in each row show you which weapon groups that weapon is part of. You can assign any weapon to any weapon group. You can also
Okay.
change the ammunition that's loaded into your missile launchers.
Okay.
Try it if you like. Close the menu and move on.
What am? So I could put it on my secondary instead. So how would I use my secondary?
Quickly cycle through your configured weapon groups. Please activate each primary group at least once.
Oh.
There's a capital ship nearby. Please approach it.
I gotta get used to this flying, but yeah, glad we went to flight school. Oh, we gotta destroy it. Do we gotta destroy this ship? Oh man, come on. The blue also is the shield, so it lows down your shields when you're boosting. It's crazy. Oh, goodness, come on. Can we get a little bit closer? Yeah, I'm really liking this stuff. It's not shooting at us, so I guess it's not hostile. Now I wonder if is mining like EVE Online or how I wonder how it is. Oh yeah, this looks good. I wonder what mods they have for it too. Oh, this is taking forever to get here. You know what? I probably should just put my autopilot on.
Get as close as possible to its surface.
Oh, we're gonna dock. Are we gonna dock here?
You can get much closer than that. Don't be nervous, get even closer. Alright, now come to a stop. You are now flying relative to the ship thanks to special flight assistance software. This works for most things that are bigger than medium-sized ships.
Oh, look, it's flying.
No matter what the capital ship does, you will move along with it. This is especially useful for combat as well for docking or undocking. I've set up some targets on the ship's surface. Please destroy them. Try to use the ship's surface as cover wherever possible. The straight thrusters are useful here.
Alright then, you asked for it.
Okay, that was a bit too close, but as you can see, small collisions are no big deal.
Oh, we're getting it. Let's go. Is this how we start taking out these,
Now
Yep.
fly away from the ship's surface until it leaves you behind.
It says not do what?
Fly to the next objective. You may use travel mode or the autopilot if you like.
Okay. So what do? I just press A on it. No, I press X.
Autopilot.
Go to autopilot. At least they have this feature in here. Hopefully it works good. They said that you can avoid obstacles, so I take it's gonna avoid the asteroids and stuff too. Or at least I would hope it does. Because we're getting relatively close to an asteroid right now.
This wreck has something inside.
We
it.
are getting relatively close to an asteroid. Oh, I was about to say we're getting really close.
And do a spacewalk. Move a little closer to the indicated position and park your ship there.
Alright, autopilot.
Disengaged.
How do you make your speed go higher though? Okay, that's how you turn on secondary, that's how you turn off secondary. But space travel is relatively slow. I mean, yeah, granted you're going a couple kilometers, but man, it's relatively slow. And I don't even know how you look around your ship. I can't look around my ship. Alright, let's get a little closer.
Autopilot. Engaged.
I was about to say, it's like right there. See, how is he flying faster though? How is he flying a lot faster? So how do you get on here, son?
Please get up and leave the ship in your spacesuit.
No, get up. Use spacesuit. Confirm. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
You keep moving in the same direction. That's because spacesuits don't have flight assistance and are limited to Newtonian flight. Any directional input, whether it's strafing, accelerating, or decelerating, will push you in that direction. I'll let you try it out for a little while. While you do that, spacesuit is equipped with a small hand laser. Please don't try to use it in fights with actual ships. You'd be pulverized immediately. You also have a repair tool. This tool works on most damaged objects,
Okay.
as long as they're not actually wrecked. This thing is beyond repair, though. Try to come to a stop using these inputs. Much better. I think you're ready for some maneuvering. Please fly inside the wreck using the indicated entry point.
How do I switch to my repair
That's
tool?
malfunctioning. Look for a broken control panel and use your repair tool to fix it.
Is this the repair laser? No, this is not the repair. This is the repair laser.
Now, fly into the corridor.
Why does it make EVA so hard and difficult?
You may have noticed the oxygen indicator, which is slowly going down. There's no need to worry about it. You'll be back in your ship with plenty of time to spare.
Man, this is really difficult to steer. Like, it's actually really difficult to steer. Like, why is it so difficult to steer?
There's another broken control panel. Repair this one as well.
Yeah, right. But why is this one so? Why is it so hard to steer?
There's a lockbox here. What a lucky find. Please activate your weapon and carefully shoot off all the locks. Ship weapons also work, but you have to be much more careful with those. Lockboxes are fragile, and some even explode. Congratulations, you did it. You
Okay.
may keep the item for yourself after you finish here. Please leave the wreck and return to your ship now.
The heck is going on? What the heck is going on? I can't even turn. Oh my goodness, bro. You can't even. Oh my god. Like, the steering on this is really difficult. Like, what the heck?
The spacesuit is also equipped with a booster. You can use it now to reach your ship more quickly. Be careful though. It's easy to overshoot or crash into your target that way. I see you're already familiar.
See, do I? Oh my goodness, this is really, really hard to control. Why can't I find the docking thing?
Now, follow the green lights to the dock and fly inside.
Okay, whoa, that was really hard.
While the feeling of flying your spacesuit is fresh in your mind, let's try the same with your ship. Please turn off flight assistance now.
Oh, I didn't even know it was on.
I'll give you time to play around with it. Re-enable flight assistance when you want to move on to the next step.
Oh, okay. Well, that
The next part is technically against the rules, so you didn't hear it from me.
nope.
We'll combine two of the things you've learned, aimed at empty space, and activate travel mode.
Okay.
Build up some speed.
Okay. This is a long flight. Like, long flight school.
Now, turn off flight assist. Your speed is no longer increasing. More importantly, though, your ship is very maneuverable again. It takes some practice, but you can use this for significant course corrections during travel mode. Try this now by aligning to the new objective, then re-enabling flight assistance. I find it really fun to drift my way into jump gates at high speed that way, but do be careful and practice in a safe environment first. I don't want to hear about you turning your ship into a pancake, right? Right. Now that the exciting part is over, let's wind down with something a bit calmer. Fly to the marked station.
Goodness gracious, dude.
Autopilot engaged.
They want me to fly everywhere. I probably should just jump straight into the game. Alright, well, we are flying there. I'm allied plus 26 with them. Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
See, how do you fly faster, though? Like, there's one thing I need to learn. How do you fly faster? See, because as soon as you stop, your speed just decreases. So how do I increase my speed, though? How would I do that? How would I increase the speed? This brings me to that. Teleport, buy ships. How do you increase the speed, though? This is just strafes up and down, so how would I increase it? Because look, autopilot goes really quick. How do you increase speed, though? Or is it not going faster than I think it's supposed to? I think it's going. Seems like it's going faster, though.
Autopilot disengaged.
Or are we going the same? No, we're probably going the same speed, honestly. Man, I need something with better boost. Man, even the ships on EVE Online are faster than this. This is pretty cool.
Autopilot engaged.
I'm telling you, he's flying faster, yo. Yeah, he's definitely flying faster. How's he flying faster? What is he pressing? What button is it to fly faster?
Autopilot disengaged.
Now that you're in range, you can interact with it to request docking permission, just like you did with your ship from the spacesuit. Follow the trail of lights to your assigned dock.
Let me see. Let me get within range.
Docking granted.
Follow the trail of lights to what? They want me to dock where? Oh, they want me to dock in here.
Turn your ship in the indicated direction.
But I was turn on it.
You should now be able to see an abstract representation of the docking bay and your position relative to it. Each element must be aligned before you can dock. When aligned, the elements change colour from red to green. Turn your ship in the indicated direction. Now that your ship is fully aligned, let go of the steering controls. There's a triangular element pointing upwards that represents your ship's position over the dock. If it's darkened, then your ship is outside the displayable area. Your ship is currently too far back. Slowly accelerate forward and stop when the horizontal line turns green. If you overshoot, just stop and correct.
What is it telling me?
Docking granted.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Sorry. Sorry. Trying to figure this out. Goodness gracious, finally.
If you can afford them, there are software upgrades that make this process a bit easier. When
Yeah.
you're docked, you can do a number of things right here from your ship. The ship information menu shows you all kinds of things about your ship. Take a look at it now.
Okay.
Below the general information, you can see your cargo storage. It's separate from the ammunition bay, and there are even more types of storage that we're not using at the moment.
Okay.
Small items picked up from crates or lockboxes, on the other hand, are stored on your person and move with you between ships. You can access your inventory via the player information tab.
Okay.
You can close this menu now. You might have seen that your ship is carrying some energy cells. If you want to, you can sell these here using the trade menu. Open it now.
Okay.
This is where you can trade wares with the station. Your cargo is on the left-hand side and the station's buy offers are on the right. Because this is a wharf, it doesn't have any products for sale in here, but it does want to buy a lot of different resources. Energy cells, for example. Wharves and equipment docks can also upgrade
Okay.
your current ship. Try this now.
Upgrade and repair dock
This is where you
ships.
can buy and install
Oh,
various
this is
upgrades
cool.
for your ship, including the docking software that I mentioned earlier. Feel free to try this out now.
Add this to the shopping list. Oh my gosh. Oh, look how much this thing cost. I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Did I buy it?
Wharves and shipyards also buy used ships. The beauty you're sitting in is actually mine though, so don't even try selling it. You can keep trying out these menus if you'd like. Undock when you're ready to proceed.
Dang, bro, is there like literally anything that we're gonna do?
Now, here's a little thing that many pilots don't use, but if you do end up liking it, you'll really appreciate it. Depending on how you've set up your flight controls, you might only have convenient control over 2 steering axes rather than all 3. This is fine for most pilots. However, with many ship configurations, rolling is much more effective than yawing, or vice versa. This is where adaptive steering can help. When turned on, the primary steering axis will be set to whichever one is best for your current ship configuration.
Okay.
I've turned on adaptive steering and changed the thruster configuration of your ship to favour rollover yaw. Fly around a little to get a feeling for it.
But how do I go faster though? Ah, this isn't that bad. The adaptive one is not that bad actually.
And that concludes your training. Feel free to roam around and practice some of what you've learned. I've set up a selection of ships for you to try out. You can teleport between them using the map. Sorry, no capital ships. You'll have to save up for your own. When you feel ready to move on, you can either try out some of the advanced tutorials or put your skills to the